Hey YouTube, this is Sergeant Blockbuster, and today I'm going to talk to you about not only the destruction and flooding that happened during Hurricane Erin, but also this crazy boat rescue I caught on film, at least the first part of. So that's going to be playing in the background while I explain everything that's happened, give everyone an update. Hurricane Erin went from a Category 1 to a Category 5, I think in like less than a day, and it was at its strongest when it was closest to us. It had 165 miles per hour winds. So very, very strong hurricane. But luckily for us, it was just far enough away where we only got the edge of the hurricane. For the most part, the power only went out 6 times and even came on pretty quickly. Like the power was only out for an hour at one point, which is incredible. It was like a little windy and there was rain too. There was flooding in certain areas of the island, but nothing too serious. Of course, with our island infrastructure, power lines did come down in certain areas, sagging incredibly low, where the point where you could probably walk into some of them if you were not careful. Power did stay on for most of the hurricane, which is pretty impressive. We even got a flash flood warning, which I took a screenshot of. And yeah, a little bit of wind damage, a little bit of rain damage, but really nothing too serious. Because the winds really weren't that bad. They were like probably tropical storm force maybe. Now to talk on the footage you have been currently watching. During the hurricane, I was just stepping outside periodically. I wanted to stand outside. So for those of you who don't know, for survival purposes, I was outside during Hurricane Maria and Hurricane Irma during their strongest moments as well. But unfortunately, I didn't have the technology to film it. It didn't exist on the island yet. So, of course, I wanted to replicate that by doing it in another Category 5 hurricane and stand outside and film it. So, of course, I was all geared up and ready to go. But it ended up going north of us and sparing us. During my hurricane, stakeout, I ended up seeing some boats, which was pretty unusual considering the life-threatening rip tides and stuff that I'd been hearing about. I'm like, why are there boats on the ocean right now? And to my disbelief, at the moment this was recorded, they're heading pretty much right for the hurricane, like straight towards it. And there's not really much land in that direction that I know of. I mean, there might be a couple of small islands far away, but I was like, why are they heading out to the ocean? And upon closer inspection, I believe 2 of them may have been police boats of some types because they had blue lights on them. The other 2 looked like civilian boats, and they were all going full speed right out at sea, even catching air. As you can see in the footage, I'm sure, some of the boats were leaving the water because the waves were that rough and they were going that fast. I'm like, wow, all these people are driving straight into the hurricane right now. What could possibly be going on? At first, I didn't know, but later on, I heard after asking around my fellow islanders. So basically, this Category 5 hurricane is heading right by us, pretty much almost right for us. It's a little scary. And of course, a team of scuba divers decided this was the perfect time to go on a scuba diving expedition in the middle of the ocean. And honestly, I'm not even surprised at this point. I was born and raised in the island ways, so this doesn't even faze me in the slightest. I kind of expect this to happen even. But of course, naturally, multiple people went missing when the waves got so big that it washed them away from the boat. And they launched a rescue party from the island I live on to go out and try and save those people. And from what I heard, everybody was found and safe. And it was really a miracle that everybody survived, considering. Unfortunately, at the point the rescue took place, there was armbands of rain coming in from the hurricane, like waves from the hurricane. So I couldn't quite get it on film. The boats became impossible to see. Not to mention, they are incredibly far out at this point. I really tried to find them again, but the rain was just too thick at that point, and I could not see a thing after this footage. It was pretty cool to see the beginning of the rescue party head out. I'm not even sure if anyone else knew this was happening, so that was pretty exciting, and I'm glad everybody's safe. Yeah, pretty lucky. We really made it out of the storm pretty safely, and I'm sure a lot of people on the mainland wanted to hear some sort of update from the islands. So it could have been a lot worse, but yeah, just a little bit of cleanup, but nothing major, and hopefully it stays that way, honestly, because the last thing we need is another Hurricane Maria. So yeah, thank you guys for watching that video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.